Wanji? Opposite, next is here. There you are. Very good afternoon. Please confirm in the comment section if audio and video are clear. Wanji? Siwulira. Sorry. Nicknamed the real machine, Ibrahim Kayanja is now leading against Kenneth Odong after one frame. 1-0. There is another match going on between a guy called Sula, a local of the area, taking on Ibrahim Sajemba. They are racing to 5. Remember, Ibrahim is in the lead, 3-0. And this is supposed to be, in my opinion, according to the chart as I see, the strongest match, the strongest pair in the first round. The guys who are capable of reaching the final, later on winning the tournament, and are yet meeting in the first round, and one of them has to exit this tournament very shortly, 30 minutes or so. So far, the advantage is with Ibrahim Kayanja, who has of late not been performing to his maximum potential compared to Kenneth Odong, at least, who is about 2 months or less older as a citizen of the city of Kampala, where he has moved from Gulu to develop to further his career in pool. It's not yet ripened so far, but there are signs that he could become a problem to players who have been based in Kampala for quite a while. He has played about 6 tournaments ever since becoming citizen in Kampala, and he has reached semi-finals, I think, thrice. Actually, twice, and on both occasions, he has been third. That is the tournament that was organized at Dice Lounge, that very memorable one, the Creme de la Creme Comp. Lost out in the semis to Hazard, and then won the third place match against Dog City. And yet just about 2 days ago, actually 3 days ago, that 2-day 32-man double life comp, which was won by Mansour in that decider against Caesar. What a match that one was. Odong defeated Dog City in the winners final. In the winners semi-final, went to the final and lost out to Caesar. Then in the third place match, he came out winner. Here he is not winning. So far he's trailing 1-0, but playing to make it 1-1. A very decent player, especially a very looks to be playing a little backspin, trying to put black to the center pocket on the right. I believe he can see it, but not well. Maybe he will have to take it to the corner pocket top right. There we go. And on target. Odong 1. The real machine 1, rest 5. Welcome to the stream, Valeria Crush, always supporting Ibra. Coming up next is, you probably know Jackson Asiko as the best of Uganda's young talent. There is another one who is maybe equally talented, just a little bit younger. He is called Yahaya and will be taking on the tournament favorite live, and that is Caesar Chandiga. Last tournament of Caesar in action before he leaves the country in 2 days. For about a week or so. Welcome to the stream, SF Fitness. You are asking if Caesar is involved. I think I've gotten your answer, Nasuna Bushra. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the stream. Wamluku Robert supporting Odong. He says Legeza, make sure by the way he was nicknamed Legeza. Initially, I'm just waiting for him to give himself another and a better nickname. He has a new manager called Ben, under new management ever since his advent into the city. Dennis Monroe, thank you for watching. Geshem Kalinda, Fahad Eliziofa, Godwin Adaku, Abraham Mayengo, Francis Lugambaje, Valeria Crush. You say you've seen a new page called Break and Finish too? Yes, I have this small issue of the original Break and Finish live Facebook page being given. The notification I have is that it is being protected because there are so many streams, live streams, that maybe it has gotten to its limit, which Facebook permits. So it will take me maybe a month for that page to be permitted to go live again. The advantage they gave is that at least the account is still safe, so I can still use the page for sharing links and the pictures and words, but not live videos, or even if any videos can't be posted, even video clips I can't post them, so it's only links and words and results, things like that. But we shall, so that's why I have Break and Finish live too, which for now we shall be using, because predominantly I will be using Facebook, sometimes YouTube here, but majority of the streams will be on Facebook. Thank you for watching. Alan Bakwana Maha and Musa Alfred Moge Rogers Muhwezi Kayemba Ibrahim. Expired Poison, you can come for Tasha Kamgisha Daniel. You are asking when Caesar is playing. The answer is next. St. Jim Vaswale, you are watching from Chigali. Oh, I thought you were near home. Odong Kenneth needs a big shot here. Maybe try to play that yellow ball against the rail to the top corner pocket on the left of the red. Where will the white stop? I think it is good enough. Can go for the yellow he's looking at to the center pocket. He can go for an alternative yellow to an alternative pocket, especially top right corner pocket. Goes for the center. Needs to be accurate here. He misses. We are at the KAMWOKYA Pool Center venue owned by a guy called Valence. Ibrahim Kayanja's shot is unfortunately, the movement of the white ball is intercepted by another of his reds, and the final position, not that good. He'll try and play the red ball off the cushion. He finds it. Doesn't pot it. It is just a little advantage to Odong. Can decide to go for the game if he can pot the yellow closest to the center pocket on the right, or better still play safety. Goes for a different shot and plays it even better. The biggest of all stages that these two players have faced off ended in victory for Odong. Those who have been following Ugandan pool for the last 2-3 years, final of the first Grand Open of the Pool Association of Uganda in 2022 was won by Odong against Kayanja. But what a beautiful shot from the real machine. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. He will go for that black, almost a straight shot to the bottom left corner pocket, but he has to be on target. If he doesn't, he could lose the frame. He is on target. Kenneth Odong 1, Ibrahim Kayanja 2, rest of 5. He has that very beautiful stroke, standing position, and his cue action. It normally takes him all the way. I think almost every player of the top player has at one time been victim of this guy, Odong. Majority of them. But he has also been a victim of many of them, by the way. I do think that once he fully acclimatizes in the city, which is his new home, he will be very hard to beat. And I want you to watch out for him this year. He's the reigning Black Ball International World Holy Cup champion at under 23 level. The biggest championship that he has won, and one of the biggest championships that any Ugandan has ever won. Took it at the Grand Monte Casino Hotel in South Africa last year at the Holy Cup Championships. Of course, now he's 23, he can no longer compete in that one. Last year he was 22 and eligible. Don't get excited by his body size. He's tall, but quite young. That mistake could be costly. He needed to have taken too much more time and inspect the situation better before playing that shot. 4-2. Ibrahim is in the lead against a player called Sula. Rest of 5. Hopefully we shall watch Ibra in the round of last 16. If I can try to observe the chart better, his opponent, if he wins that match, Ibra, will be taking on the winner between a guy called Mark and Felix. One match confirmed in the last 16 is Caleb taking on Alfred. Coming up next is a player called Yahaya, a young man, a young boy, I would say. He's around 11 or so, as Kenneth Odong prematurely puts black. And now, score is 3-1. Ivan Kanyesije in the building. Lubola Simon, the computer, is in the building. Caleb Mohire is in the building. Samson Odong is in the building. Kenneth Kakiza is in the building. Caesar Chandega is in the building. Jackson Asiku in the building. Kenneth Kakiza in the building. Bob Katerga in the building. Yes, it is some kind of pool royalty in the house, entertaining to their maximum best up to around midnight East African time. Tonight around 11 p.m. South African time tonight, I believe the final will be done. Players arrived a little bit later than invited, therefore the tournament is delayed a little bit by an hour. My expectation was to be done by 11 p.m. but at best I think we shall be playing the final by 11 p.m. Kenneth Odong 1, Ibrahim Kayanja 3, and to add more salt to Odong's wound, he puts the white on the break. And Ibrahim Kayanja's t-shirt is now labeled Team Ollivander. I'm not yet sure he's back to that management. The Ollivander management call themselves Tom. The boss is Adam Ollivander, a Ugandan pool enthusiast based in Massachusetts, Boston, USA. I have a friend, I have a girl called Chris here. Girl Chris.
Yes,
Say hi to the viewers. And what do you think about this match?
Hi, Peter Chobe Live. We are break and finish about Peter Chobe Live.
Break and finish YouTube.
Okay, break and finish. My name is Yal Chris. I'm the #1 fan of Caesar in the whole of Africa.
I'm not so sure.
And he's a brother to me.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm supporting Odong Kenneth.
But he's down. Do you think he'll come up?
He's going to come back, and the game might end 5-3.
You think Odong is winning 4 straight now?
I don't see any comeback. I don't see any Kayanja Ibra getting any game from now. He's going to get the whole game straight.
The last thing before this tournament, you were giving me no black and we played 2 games. Can you tell the world what happened to you? Just be frank.
Chobe, that was just for fun, and it happened.
But you lost.
That I lost 2 straight, but had luck to me. Next time I will invite you again for a no black.
Okay. There we go. One of Odong's big brothers here in Kampala, one of the guys who are to help him acclimatize to the city. He's moved from his home, leaving his family in Gulu, about 330 kilometers north of Kampala, to settle here to grow up his talent in the game. And I would like to say so far so good. In fact, if I'm to make a comparison, his development is faster than Caesar's, because when Caesar moved to the city again from Gulu in 2018, but he never got any recognition till 2019, about a year later. For Odong, his development as a player, competing against guys from here, is getting faster. On the other table, Ibrahim said Jemba puts the 5th and final black against a guy called Sula, and he qualifies for the last 16. Hopefully we shall watch him live then. Not every match has been going according to the form book. A guy called Innocent, a decent player, is out. You would expect him maybe in the last 16, maybe in the last 8. Alan Nsobga is out, has been taken down by Pacquiao. So far the biggest surprise is the exit of Rashid Wagaba, Dog City, to guess who? Bob Katerega. Ibrahim Kayanja, 3. Kenneth Odong. One, Odong will try to play off cushion, put yellow ball to the center pocket and does it. And the movement of the white ball is even better. Nice recovery. Nice reaction to being snookered. We'll need an even nicer shot. And a nicer shot he plays. And gets a round of applause from the fans. Surely the black will take in the top left corner pocket so comfortably. He does. Kenneth Odong pulls on back to 3-2 in a race to 5 against Kayanja. Ibrahim. This one looks like another of the textbook Kayanja Ibra clearances, which if he finishes will be in a very pole position to make it to the round of last 16. Hazard has yet to show up at the venue, but it seems if he shows up, he doesn't yet have an opponent for the first round. He may win by walkover if he shows up, and then if he does, he will be the opponent for whoever wins this match, and then that will probably be the biggest match even in the second round. Whoever wins will be going through the toughest route in this tournament. That miss is not acceptable by a player of Odong's level, and he knows it that Kayanja will punish him. Has been having a mixed year. At times reaches the prize bracket, sometimes not. Sometimes beats one or two of the good players in a tournament and then loses out to a guy he's not supposed to lose against. Not very consistent, especially of late. Not so good at short races. Most of the time his game comes out best in long races. That's why majority of his money matches in longer races come out victorious, most especially that win against Ganda in that memorable money match, after which he proclaimed himself the real machine. Ibrahim Kayanja 4, Kenneth Odong 1, 2 race to 5. Thank you. Supporting Ibrahim Kayanja Valeria. Rusharima Christopherson, you're asking if Caesar is playing. The answer is yes. Ibokoye Augustine, you're asking when are we going to Kenya. The answer is Thursday. And Musa, you're asking if Sajimba Ibra is in the comp, and the answer is yes. Expired Poison, you want Regeza to be serious. Indeed, he has not been playing to his best. Maybe the first 1 or 2 games. Outside of that, he has been a shadow of his real self. Daniel KAMWOKYA, you're always watching from Leda. You're supporting Caesar the Scorpion. Where are you watching from? Is it Capital Pub? Okay, send my greetings to Olanya Deo and Chen Osi. And Sanjeev Asaleo say computer is to take this tournament. Man, guy is still recovering. He's in the tournament, but I personally don't expect much from him. He's still recovering in body and mind, though it is too much passion that these guys have for the game that sometimes they come to play even when not feeling so well. Of course, the venue management, when he had that accident, the tournament that was played, I think last week, they took off some time and some resources to do a fundraiser, wishing him a good recovery by giving him some money. I think that's why he feels a big attachment to this venue and the tournament. No wonder he's here when not feeling so well, but his game is coming up. Joe Swag thinks Muslim will win. Sevaduka Habib, you're asking how Kasozi performed against Omara. Kasozi and Omara. I've not seen Kasozi around today. Kaimba Ibrahim, Fahad Eliziofa, Emoge Alfred. Seems the majority are supporting Odong, and I know that majority are probably not so happy as things are, because Odong, who was in my opinion the favorite for this match, especially the way in which he came third in that double life tournament. Double elimination it was, double life it was, last Saturday. I tipped him for a win against Ibrahim Kayanja, but maybe it is not to be, because the real machine seems to be making a clearance which will not only take him to the round of last 16, but also knock his opponent out of the tournament. The scoreboard is a little bit flashy if you're just joining the stream. The blue score is for Odong and it is the number 2. And he's 2-4 down. And he's on the way out. As long as most especially Ibrahim Kayanja puts this, which is the hardest of his balls, he misses. Odong will have at least a chance to play again. Oops. Twice when Ibrahim Kayanja has come as close as the word close itself to winning this match, something happens and he doesn't finish. The frame this one was the red ball jumping out of the pocket. Odong doesn't utilize the situation fully. Went for a rather difficult shot. He would have tried out a safety. He ought to have thought of being safer than being too elaborative, especially when it is as risky as this, with the stake as high as exiting the tournament with a miss with an opponent as good as Ibrahim Kayanja, who is contemplating a little top spin on the red ball, potting to the center pocket on the right, and then black to the center pocket on the left, where he's standing. That's the shot, but too much energy for my liking, or his liking, or his fans' liking, or the liking to proceed to the later stage of the tournament. That is very wanting of a top player. He used both energy and spin on the white ball. In the end, he finds himself snookered and gives an advantage to Odong to try and win this frame to come within one game of Kayanja, especially if Ibrahim Kayanja fouls. But that kind of blunder to players of this level is totally unacceptable. And Odong will most likely play a safety here. Hide the white ball behind the yellow. He's actually going for offense, maybe. Lucky enough for him, finds the pocket. Maybe he can now go for a clearance. He can connect those two balls to the top right corner pocket. He does. Now he has full permission, as the game is open, to go for the kill. (3-4). Odong pulls on back. Should Odong win this frame? Or better, should Odong win this match? Then Kayanja will have a sleepless night over the number of chances he got to finish that frame, which should have taken him to the next round, and yet he didn't utilize. The game is being turned on its head as Kenneth Odong seems now to be playing for an equalizer, which will take this match to a decider. And Odong equalizes 4-4. Divider next. And it is Odong's break, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it seems. Remember, in many situations when you have deciders, the guy who has come from behind is normally the guy with the momentum. And the guy who has lost the equalizing game is the guy in some sort of bad psychological state. If he breaks well, and if he splits the balls well thereafter, we could see something of a big comeback here. The split of the balls is nice. One yellow ball is potted.
No problem, no problem.
Actually, after the balls splitting quite well, they finally got back together, some of them. That pile up of reds and yellows near the black spot is something Odong will not be so happy with. Something his opponent will think will give him a chance to play. Closes the table, playing yellows. Seems he has gotten himself white only to do a bank here. I'm not so sure he can see any other ball clearly. He's actually going for another yellow, which he can see partly to open up the game. He opens up the game. Doesn't open up well enough. He seems to be having at least a slight advantage here. It is 4 reds and 4 yellows and 7 reds. Yellows are slightly better, but the reds are surrounded by the black, which makes it anyone's game this one. Yeah, you will think that Odong will try to play the yellow ball near the top left corner pocket to open up the yellow ball on the left, near the left rail. Actually, he's going for a bank first. I'm not so sure it is the right decision. He gets the bank. He played the white ball with a big top spin. I think he wanted this to open up the black, which would have been a very, very, very good shot if he had perfected it. We'll try again to open up the black, maybe. The pot is on. The black is not so perfectly open. I'm not so sure he's seeing his yellow in full. By his body language, I don't think he is. Maybe he's not seeing any of his ball. And maybe he's in trouble. And maybe his opponent has a chance. And maybe the game is on again. He's playing just a little mass here. White ball slightly. You can see a part of the yellow, plays it to occupy the pocket. It's a good enough shot. Although Ibrahim Kayanja will play a safety, he will play a defense shot, he will play snooker here. And should he get the resulting 2 shots, then the momentum of the frame will flip in favor of Kayanja once again. Coming up next, Yahya taking on Caesar. There's some communication that Hazard is on his way. And it from where I'm viewing, I can see Wanika Mansour has arrived. Now, when you have Mansour and Caesar and Hazard and Ibrahim in presence at the same venue, you know that it is the competition among the finest. I can also see others of the best, including the two you are watching right now. I can see the computer present. I can see Jackson Asiku present, Karibu Mahire present. And with all that beauty of a lineup, just load your data bundles. Just have them on. Just make sure you don't miss any of this. The streaming platforms will be Break and Finish Live YouTube and Break and Finish Live 2 Facebook. Once again, my original Facebook page, Break and Finish Live, I think for about a month is not being permitted to live stream. So there's a new page which I'm momentarily using for the live videos. It is Break and Finish 2. Break and Finish dash number 2. So predominantly the streaming is on Facebook, though some videos will be coming to also entertain the YouTube audience, but for the Facebook audience, Break and Finish 2, there you go. Kenneth Odong trying to find his yellow off the cushion, has to pass between so many reds and finds his ball. Seems is having the lion's share of the fans' support here. About 40 people. About 50 people are actually watching the tournament at the venue, and the guys are just retiring from work. You do think that the viewers will become more as the day grows older, as the day grows darker, and as the tournament approaches the later stages. Still, first round up to now.
Wachili flow, wachili baba. Wachili.
Now that the real machine has the two shots he has been craving for him, it should be now or never, though. If free shot is not very effective, at least he has an opportunity to right his wrongs in between Odong's only yellow and the jaw of that top left corner pocket. There is space for the real machine either to pot his ball freely, or better still, pot and dislocate his opponent's ball, maybe just to pack his ball. And it is the pocket where you think that this match shall be won. Ivan Kanyesije at the venue. Eddie Kayondo at the venue. Jackson Asiko at the venue. Bwanika Mansur at the venue. Caesar Chandiga at the venue. But so far, for now, the focus is on this decider, which now Kayanja Ibrahim has got a big likelihood to win. Has to be a bit careful. And careful he has not been. Fortunately for him, Odong's ball, Odong's yellow is displaced. And Odong's best bet is a bank. Play that that yellow by banking it to the bottom right corner pocket, the right corner pocket closest to your screen. It is possible, but not easy at all. Player of Odong's from the tournament, and will he cover the pockets? No, he doesn't. Every time Kayanja Ibrahim throughout this match has been getting chances to finish off the race once and for all, he gives back chance. He may win the match, he may not be, but I don't think he fully deserves to win. Just that at times, especially at the start of the match, Odong was not lethal enough to punish such blunders. He has a chance if he can make a sharp slice, but even Odong misses the yellow entirely. He fouls. And this time, surely, the real machine will not allow him back on table. He had to cut that yellow ball so sharp that he was at risk, always at risk of missing. And indeed, he missed his ball. And indeed, he is surely missing the game. And indeed, he is missing the match. And indeed, he is exiting the tournament. And indeed, the Kayanja Ibrahim is winning. Look at the white ball. It is okay. Moved the white ball in his preference to put both balls to the same pocket, but by intercepting the black, it is okay and sinks in the black. Final result, Ibrahim Kayanja 5, Kenneth Odong 4.
Marker.